the European Union, as you say, wants Britain to stay in because it's the second biggest economy in Europe and a huge loss to Europe. It's the second biggest contributor. So they're already strapped for cash. And if Britain leaves, it's going to be even worse. So they want it, but they're pretending not because they want to make an example to the rest of Europe, which appears to be beginning to disintegrate with Italy, Greece, Hungary, and these other countries, very dissatisfied, and now even France dissatisfied with these European moves. So they want to make an example. They want to say, if you dare to ask to leave, first of all, you'll be strapped with a huge fine, like they're asking Britain, the second largest contributor, $70 billion as a fine. And then you'll be really badly treated if you ask to leave. And so they don't want to come off that position, but they may be forced to just to try and keep it in, while you've got a sort of treacherous leader on the British side who's actually wanting to give Britain into the euro. It's very embarrassing and very, very bad news for Great Britain, and I think the free world, because this basically is a struggle between people, democratic people, and the globalist elitists. And they're socialists, and Europe is a socialist bloc, and we want to get out.
And what does getting out look like then for the best case scenario? Because we've talked about the fact that the Brexiteers, the likes of Boris Johnson, who have been so outspoken against this deal, largely due to the Irish backstop here, they want to make changes. But what would those changes be as something that Europe would agree to? I mean, I think that is the real dilemma here. Or are you suggesting that, forget it, a hard Brexit is perhaps the better alternative at this point?
Yes, the best thing would have been a negotiated, but fairly negotiated. I mean, with give and take on both sides. There's been no give by Europe and a whole lot of give by Theresa May. So now the best deal is a hard exit, as you say, to just leave, and then we don't pay the 70 billion fine, and we're now, or then, able to negotiate under the World Trade Organization rules, separate trade agreements with every country in the world, including European nations like Germany, Hungary, Spain, France, and of course, countries like Japan and China, with which the European Union or the Euro-Soviet does not have a trade agreement. So there would be a great opening of trade for Britain. Of course, it would be change direction from being heavily European, which is dragged in by the European Union, to one on a much more worldwide basis, of which we were so good in the past and I think would be good in the future.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.